Okay, grade two. Our reading strategy for this week is how to identify the author's purpose. This is something that we have done before at school, but in case you need to review, when we talk about the author's purpose, we can use PIE. PIE is an acronym. That's when each letter stands for something else. So in PIE, pie, P stands for persuade, I stands for inform, and E stands for entertain. But what do these mean? Well, what does it mean to persuade? To persuade is to get someone to do or to believe something. When you persuade, you're trying to convince someone. You will see words like you should, you must, you will love it, things like this. What does it mean to inform? When we inform, we give facts and information about a topic. And what does it mean to entertain? To entertain is to give fun and enjoyment, to make people laugh or cry. Some people like to read sad stories. It means that people are interested and they want to read more. Well, let's practice identifying the author's purpose. We're going to look at some texts and think about what the author's main purpose was for writing this text. Here we have a text. The title is The Snail. Slow, slimy, and slippery snail, slowly you slide down the trail. Slowly you go on your way. Slowly you move through the day. Slow, slimy, and slippery snail, gently you skate down the trail. Gently you search for a snack. Gently you move down the track. Slow, slimy, and slippery snail, quietly you creep down the trail. Quietly you move in the sun, quietly sliding and having fun. Let's see. What is the author doing? Why is the author writing this text? Are they trying to persuade me to do something or to think something? I don't think so. Are they trying to inform me about facts or give me information? No, this isn't an informational text about snails. I think they just want me to have fun and read it, and especially how it has rhyming words. I think this is for to entertain. Okay, here we have a letter. Dear editor, I'm writing to you about the teacher who made a difference contest. Ms. Wells made a difference to me. I think she should be the winner of your contest. Ms. Wells has done so much for me and all of her students. This is the least I can do for her. First of all, Ms. Wells is helpful. She's willing to help anyone in the classroom who needs help. My teacher always helps us with worksheets. On Friday, she showed me how to do something in math. If you ask her for help, she'll help you. In addition, Ms. Wells is a kind person. She always lets her students stay in from recess. In October, she let our class have a costume party. We got to dress up like our favorite characters. It was a blast. Not only is she kind to kids, but she's also kind to other teachers and parents. She is always thoughtful and considerate. Lastly, Ms. Wells donates her time to kids. She donates her lunch recess for student council, which meets in her room. Last fall, Ms. Wells promised me that she would come to one of my soccer games. Guess what? She did, even though she had a lot of school stuff to correct and had to leave for Chicago. In conclusion, I think Ms. Wells should be the winner of your contest. She is helpful and kind and gives her free time to students. I know you will agree with me that Ms. Wells is a teacher who makes a difference. She's the best. Sincerely, Melissa. Okay, let's see. Is the author trying to persuade me? Is the author trying to convince me to do something or to think something? Well, I think that the author of this letter definitely wants the reader to vote or to choose Ms. Wells as the teacher who made a difference. So I definitely think the author wants me to do something. So that would mean the purpose is to persuade. Let's look at another text. The title is How to Make Pancakes. You will need plain flour, milk, eggs, butter, and your favorite toppings. The equipment you'll need is a sieve, a mixing bowl, a wooden spoon, a pan, and a spatula. Step 1. Sift 220 grams of flour into a mixing bowl. Step 2. Crack 2 eggs into the bowl. Step 3. Carefully pour 570 milliliters of milk into the bowl. Step 4. Quickly stir the mixture until it is smooth. Step 5. Put some butter into a pan. Step 6. Melt the butter until it starts to bubble. Step 7. Then pour a spoonful of the mixture into the pan. Step 8. Let the mixture cook until it starts to become solid. Step 9. Flip the pancake over and cook the other side. And step 10. Serve with your favorite topping and enjoy. Okay, let's see. In this text, was the author trying to persuade me to do something? This text does make me want to eat pancakes, but I don't think that the author was trying to convince me to make the pancakes. He's just telling me how to do it. So let's look at the next one, to inform. Inform means to give facts or information. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's look at the last one, to entertain. Do you think that the author was trying to make me have fun or to laugh? I don't think so. So I'm going to go back to inform. I think that the author is just trying to give me information and tell me all the things that I need to know, all the facts that I need to make pancakes. So I think the author is informing in this text. Let's look at a few more. Here's another example. Buy this. Do you want to run as fast as Teddy Silver, the world's fastest runner? Then drink FBS. Teddy says, FBS is my favorite sports drink. It gives me the energy I need to win every race. Drink faster, better, stronger, and run like Teddy. FBS, faster, better, stronger. All right, let's see. What is the author's purpose? Is it to entertain? I don't think so. I don't think it's very funny or really very interesting, to read this text. And is it to inform? I don't think that these are facts. They seem more like opinions. What about to persuade? Does the author want me to do something? I think so. I think the author wants me to go and buy this drink. So that means that the author's purpose is to persuade. When you see an advertisement, that means that who wrote the advertisement, they want you to buy a product. They're trying to persuade you. All right, now we have another text called Tree Rings. Do you know that counting the rings inside a tree tells you its age? Each year, a new circle of wood grows around the trunk of a tree. One light ring and one dark ring equal 1 year. Light rings grow during spring and early summer. Dark rings grow during late summer and fall. How to read tree rings. First year of growth is in the center. There's a scar from a forest fire. If you look closer, the thicker ring is from the warm, wetter season, and the thinner ring is from a cold, drier season. And you can see 1 year of growth makes one ring. Tree rings do not just tell how old a tree is, they also give information about what the climate was like during the life of a tree. Tree rings tell how much rain fell and what the temperature was like while a tree was growing. Rings grow wider when it is warm or rainy. Thin rings grow when it is cold or dry. Trees can live for hundreds of years. Some trees have even lived for thousands of years. In some cases, trees are the only way to learn about the climate long ago. Tree rings are an amazing part of nature. This tree in California is almost 5,000 years old. That's what the caption says. It's very old. All right, what about the author's purpose? I don't think that the author is trying to get me to do anything or to think anything in this text. I also don't think that the author is trying to entertain me. In this text, I think the author is giving me facts and information about tree rings. That means the author's purpose is to inform. Okay, one more. Our last text is titled The Three Little Flapping Flamingos. Once upon a time, there were 3 little flapping flamingos. They lived in a clean, glistening lake in sunny Kenya. One day, they made a cunning plan to cross the lake because they wanted to eat the pink, juicy shrimp on the other side. Crossing the cool, wide lake would mean going past Crocodile Island. On Crocodile Island, there lived a snappy old croc called Cromb. First, the smallest, fearful flamingo tried to cross the lake. "Who's that splashing past my island?" growled the old croc. The smallest flamingo told the grumpy old croc that she wanted some big, juicy shrimp from the other side of the lake. The fierce old croc wanted to eat her, but she persuaded him to wait for her big brother who would soon follow. The old croc agreed and let her splash past. Next, the medium-sized, terrified flamingo tried to cross the lake. "Who's that tiptoeing past my island?" growled the old croc. The medium-sized flamingo told the grumpy old croc that he wanted some big, juicy shrimp from the other side of the lake. The cross old croc wanted to eat him, but he persuaded the croc to wait for his big sister, who would soon follow. The old croc agreed and let him splash past quickly. Finally, the biggest, bravest flamingo tried to cross the lake. "Who's that flapping past my island?" roared the old croc. The biggest flamingo told the grouchy old croc that she was going to get some big, juicy shrimp from the other side of the lake. The croc tried to eat her, but the biggest flamingo flapped her strong wings. She flapped so hard that she sent the angry crocodile spinning across the glimmering lake, and he was never seen again. The biggest flamingo joined her siblings. They all ate the pink, juicy shrimp, and they all lived happily ever after. All right, what do you think is the author's purpose of this text? Well, I don't think the author is trying to get me to do anything or to believe anything. And this is definitely a fiction story. So it means that definitely the author is not giving me facts or information about something that's true. So that means that the author must be trying to entertain me. He wants to enjoy what I'm reading and to have fun reading it. So the purpose is to entertain. So grade 2, what do you think? Can you identify the author's purpose? We'll see.